Right, so we got today, James Charles finally got what he deserves. So I'll give my intro in a minute, but I always been a guy that I've never really been a fan of James Charles. Like people, in a way, like I feel like he's always been a pred, right? Am I tripping? Like I don't know. Allegedly, I don't want to get sued any way, shape, or form. Let's get into the video because I think this is what it's about, and I'd like to hear some more information. Shout out to Jabari, he makes good videos. He will be in the link in the description below if you'd like to sub to him. Hit the link, follow up on the socials. We are live on Kick and Twitch. It's about every day. If you like to see these live, yeah, go do that. And like the video, comment to get the algorithm moving. Let's get into this. Are you a James Charles fan? Let me know. I'm going to say probably not. And if you are, you're either a woman or a gay dude.
A decade ago, there was a kid who took the internet by storm.
I'm just saying.
And his name was James Charles. This guy came around and exploded all over social media in only a couple.
Like what? How did this explode? A gay man doing makeup? I hate to be this guy. This had to be only the CIA could pull off this level of bullshittery. Only the CIA could pull off some bullshittery like this. There's no way people were this hyped up for gay men in makeup. Gay men took over the makeup scene. Hey man, men always do it better.
Months, landing a spot on one of the most prestigious magazines in the world right after going viral for the very first time.
My name is James, for those of you who don't know.
Dude, who was watching this garbage?
I'm a 16-year-old makeup artist from New York.
Within years, he rapidly became the golden boy of his side of YouTube. And overall, he was one of the fastest growing influencers on planet Earth, generating some of the most money that anyone from the online space had ever seen. But when we fast forward to the present day, he has lost hundreds of millions of dollars in brand deals. His name and reputation are in the dirt, and he completely ruins any chance he had at being the next internet billionaire. The real story of James Charles is plagued with
What's the other one? It's like, I think they're trans of some sort. Jeffree Star, I think that's it is. Yeah, there's two different routes you take. I'm pretty sure Jeffree Star is a multi-millionaire if I'm not mistaken. Like that was a big scene, man. Makeup scene, golly, dog. You know how many money it was in there?
Lies, disgusting messages, mistreatment of employees and friends, and much, much more. And it really all boils down to the fact that he is incredibly entitled in every aspect of his life. This is the story of how the Golden Goose slowly morphed into one of the darkest chapters in internet history.
Hi, sisters! I will not be talking about this anymore. It is done with. For me, as a gay man, to DM the same person in private with a simple compliment is predatory. Engage in a flirty conversation.
Shut up, gay man.
And then later on,
like, what?
we're actually 16.
Shut up!
I have never, ever paid anybody to speak or to not speak about me, and this will not be the first time that I do it.
Diabolical. Haircut is diabolical, man.
Because you're a lazy piece of shit, and you're entitled.
Now, to truly understand this narrative, I have to take you all the way back to his hometown of Bethlehem, New York, where James grew up as a wealthy kid.
Happy Halloween to all my fellow Americans, and happy Day of the Dead or whatever to all my Mexican homies out there.
By the time he went to high school, James would become a theater nerd, jumping out of the closet.
Dude, isn't that like almost everybody? Like a lot of these kids are fucking theater kids, man. Oh, weirdo theater kids. Not in like that way, but I'm saying I just mean theater kids, not in a weirdo way. Sorry. Theater kid.
At only 12 years old.
Hey guys, it's James, and today is Friday, so you know what that means. New video! Woo! Here's a nice picture of me that my friend took before I was about to walk the runway.
And although he was
we were really, like, this is why people became stupid. Like, over time, like, if you look back what we were watching, you wonder why we became dumb as fuck. Why everyone gotta use ChatGPT. This is why we became stupid. This had to be some type of programming, bro. They knew ChatGPT was coming, and they made us into idiots. Not us. Let's not say people. I mean, I watched Jake Paul, so I wouldn't say I'm too far off the map. But bro, you wonder why people are dumb. They were watching this shit.
Accepted at home, at school he was often bullied for his sexuality, and because of this he essentially turned to the internet to find acceptance. This is where his infatuation with Instagram and YouTube really began, at first posting videos about Mario Kart Wii.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it.
Now, as the years passed, James started vlogging and making other videos common for the time period where people essentially
it's like, that's overly cringy.
Stood in front of a camera to rant, make a skit, or simply talk about their life.
This might be really awkward. I'm not really sure how to vlog. I've only done this once before, so this is really uncomfortable for me to hold a camera in front of my face, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do my best to make it good for you guys. Look, it's a color for the game. That night, I pooped about Beyonce.
Still, he had virtually no audience, and at this time YouTube was much more of a hobby than anything else. So James was out here doing hair on the side for his classmates, and eventually his friend asked him to do her makeup on a whim before a school dance. And little did that friend know that she would be creating a monster who would show his true
became a drag queen. That's what it looks like.
Colors in only a couple of years. Because after this, James would practice doing makeup on himself, and this would lead to the first viral moment of his life, where he did some very extra stuff to get the perfect yearbook photo.
Straight up looks like a drag queen. Golly, every man in makeup looks like a fucking drag queen.
Emailed the photography studio, being like, was there be any chance of me being able to retake them? And they actually said yes. So I drove there.
This is straight up eye torture.
Right away. And I redid my makeup and I brought my ring light with me. So I posted them on Instagram and they went viral literally overnight. So I guess CoverGirl then saw that and here we are.
And after only a
This is like, what do you think a drama queen, not drama, what do you think, a drama queen, what do you think a drag queen would do on their graduation photos or their senior photos? This would be a perfect example of it. And you are correct.
couple of weeks ago in viral, James would be the first man to ever be featured on CoverGirl magazine.
Psyops.
Hi guys, my name is James Charles and I am the newest CoverGirl. Celebrate lash equality with
What are we doing, dog? What were we doing, man? Yo, name Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, amen. Jesus, forgive us. What were we doing? Who was pushing this, man? God.
Guys, my name is James Charles and I am the newest CoverGirl. Celebrate lash equality with new So Lashy mascara.
And during this time, he
Holy, dude, this was psyop land at its peak.
would even link up with the great white Diddy handler, Ellen.
You're just gay, you like boys.
So suddenly, James was on top of
This
the
is
world.
peak.
He now had the money, the followers, the influence, and the opportunities falling out of his ass. But after only a few short months, the general public...
And I hate to be rude, he would have never went viral if people weren't pushing towards men in makeup. His personality, dog shit. His views on anything, dog shit. His creativity, dog shit. Everything else he does, dog shit. He would have never... That was rude, right, by the way, I hate to be rude. But he would have never went viral if it wasn't for this trend with men in makeup. Pushing the... you can't get... Even though you're iffy on the censorship, they still censor you now on different topics, if you heard. Right? You still don't want to say it, but pushing the you know what I'm saying?
would get a sense of his true colors
shit.
after he took a trip to Africa and made jokes about getting Ebola. Obviously, with him trying to represent himself as a beacon of acceptance and equality, his newfound audience called this casual racism and arrogance. And of course, his first instinct to the backlash
No,
was
he was actually base. That's what that was.
to try and ignore the situation that he created, blocking anyone who had anything negative to say about it. But only one day later, he would give a PR response where he apologized for his white privilege.
I will not be talking about this anymore.
Good.
It is done with. I learned so much and I'm looking forward to continuing to learn and to educate myself further.
And in comparison to the things that
Good job using your white privilege, man.
James would eventually get caught both saying and doing, This was actually very small potatoes, but it did plant the seeds that he was clearly not comfortable taking accountability, and this was also the first time that a company would choose to distance themselves from him, as only months
This is peak. I'm telling you, this is peak time.
after solidifying his career, CoverGirl silently ended their deal. And after this, James would graduate high school and immediately move to the influencer ecosystem in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, but this is all peak times where you had a chance. Now, yeah, you're just, I don't know, you're just peas in a pie at that point, man.
And by this time, he was deeply ingrained into the network of the most popular up-and-coming talent on YouTube. And through these collabs, he was funneling hundreds of thousands of subscribers and dollars to his channel every single month. And suddenly, James was surrounded by mainstream celebrities like the Kardashians. And he had officially gone from niche influencer to household name, getting 5 million views per video on his main channel and 8 to 15 million views on his collaboration page.
Oh my gosh, man. This is it. Him right here. He chose the right path. He did not.
You've worked with some real heavy hitters.
Yeah. My favorite person that I've gotten to work with would probably be Kim Kardashian.
I know people, and even people in our
Kim Kardashian.
circle.
Bro,
I
be
love their
yourself,
art,
dude.
but
You're
as
not
a
even-
person,
you're not even using
they
your
just
real voice.
suck.
Yeah.
They
There's
suck.
so many of them.
Yep.
At this point, even people who didn't care at all about beauty and makeup knew
What the fuck is
who
that?
this guy was. His audience had long forgotten the Ebola tweets, and he was right back to being the golden boy of YouTube.
No one cares, dude. No one actually cared about that. You know that, right? They didn't care about that.
Landing a deal with another makeup company called Morphe right around the time that he hit
Morphe?
10 million subscribers. And so for almost a year, he worked with them to devise their product's launch. He teased and teased and teased it to his audience, and eventually
The fuck is this, man? Like, this is straight up eye cancer, bro.
they would release a makeup palette, selling out
This
completely
is,
in
bro, this all looks like... If you want to become a drag queen, buy this at JamesCharles.com. If you want to become a drag queen, buy this at JamesCharles.com. And by the way, I hate to be rude. This is probably not true, and I don't believe it's true. I'm just saying, there's a high chance that he probably had nothing to do with making this company. It's just a typical influencer do, that this company is a thing that always been a thing. They're just like, as long as you put your name on it and you promote it, we'll give you a percentage of whatever we make. But we're still the majority company owner. You just get a little percentage. But you didn't do anything to make it, to do with the colors. They might have a little bit of input, but they didn't do the actual work. But I don't believe that's true. That's all alleged. Don't even believe that. That's probably propaganda.
5 minutes.
Birmingham certainly felt the full impact of the popularity of James Charles on Saturday as thousands crowded into the bullring for his appearance to open a shop there.
Holy fire.
And eventually, when his product came out in stores,
Dude, what were we doing back then? Only the CIA can only pull off this, man. I don't want to get conspiracies here. Only the freaking CIA can pull off some psyop like this.
he had people wrapped around the block to get his collection.
Straight up,
He would sell millions of units.
All
and
just,
his
like, not middle-aged. All just... just like 14-year-old to like, or teenage white girls.
estimated that this netted him tens
That's
of
what it
millions
all
of
looked
dollars
like.
to stack on the massive amount of money that he was already making from YouTube and other social media. And so there James was, 20 years old, millions in the bank, and really feeling completely invincible. And it was
Bro, he wants to be a drag queen, because I hate to be rude, it's not like you're a man in makeup. You're wearing women's stuff.
amount of money that he was already making from
Grown-ass man, by the way, wearing a belt around his waist for no reason, a t-shirt. With, dude, are you wearing drawers under this? What are you wearing under this, man? What are you wearing under this? If you sit down, I don't even want to imagine it. So don't think about it.
YouTube and other social media. And so there James was, 20 years old, millions in the bank, and really feeling completely invincible. And it was almost like right when he reached up to those heights, his empire would crumble before his very eyes. And the catalyst for his destruction,
The Roman Empire.
was actually when one of his best friends in the industry would go out of her way to commit a character assassination for millions to see. In the scathing 48-minute video, she would claim that James was a toxic, entitled, predatory monster of a human being.
How entitled do you have to be to think that you have it rough? You are a 19-year-old millionaire.
No, but he's gay. That's what makes it rough in LA. It makes it hard for him to even breathe because he's gay.
Everything is over-sexualized.
He's a gay man in America.
That's the huge underlayer to this all.
He's a gay man in America. That's what makes it hard for him to even exist. You know that, right?
That I finally have had.
Dude, I'm
enough.
pushing the boundaries.
Oh
on
my
this
God,
one,
you
man.
tried to trick a straight
sorry.
man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow you're the victim. You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions. You're threatening to ruin them. You're threatening to embarrass them. And you're doing that to have them behave sexually in your favor, even if they're straight.
Basically, she claimed that James felt very entitled to other people, and that he did not care about their sexual orientation and made straight men feel uncomfortable. She says that in his mind, because he was rich and famous, he could have access to whomever he wanted, as if he viewed straight men as prizes to be collected. Which, let's be honest for a second, guys, if you were doing...
Yeah, dude, I guarantee you wouldn't do that with me and any people I hang around. I gotta hear that. Touching people, like doing weird stuff? Dude, alright.
Gay stuff for money. You're gay, big dog.
I thought around his parents.
Yeah, you just gay. You just don't. You're just gay with extra steps at that point. Nah, bro, I'll suck dick for 10,000. You're just gay for extra steps. Just hate to be. Someone just gotta see the money to be gay. You're willingly to choosing to be gay. It's not like your family's held hostage. You got it. No, 10 million. I'll suck it. You're gay just with extra steps. You know, just things got to come through. You know, you're just not going around sucking D. But if 10 mil pops up, you gargling. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not doing that. I got morals. No, you are though. Like if you're that type of guy, bro, you're gay with extra steps, man.
Not behave this way, like it was just like no big deal, like sucking dick and cock. Like I'm just like, oh my God, you were talking in detail about things you wanted to do to the waiter, and when I said James, he's straight, your response was, doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity.
And this would kind of open the floodgates, and the internet began piecing together compilations that went viral, where James appeared to make straight men uncomfortable when they made content together.
Hold the tips and push them together. Push the tips together.
Don't say that.
I'm not pushing the tips together.
Stop.
What are 3 qualities that you would look for in a long-term relationship?
That's a good question. You gotta have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
That's the most important.
You tell me I'm funny to every single DM I send you?
Yeah, okay, second one, you have to be a woman because
I am a woman. Thank you again to my incredible, beautiful future husband, Jeff.
Why would you even put fucking makeup on a man, dude? That's your first mistake, bro. You're in a compromising situation. A grown man should never be in this situation at all. Don't care. You can hate on me all you want. Nah, I don't care. Don't care. Another grown man should not be putting makeup on another grown man. That's not grown man shit. That ain't grown man shit, homie. That ain't grown man shit.
We'll see you in the next one.
We're actually going to mukbang IHOP right now. You want to come?
Oh, can you just bang me instead?
And obviously this expose led to massive backlash, and James would lose over 3 million subscribers in the matter of a couple of weeks. At this point, both he and his ego had finally been exposed for the world to see, by his mentor in the industry nonetheless, and this really all happened because she felt like he crossed her. But all that time you spend on your phone, messing around, doom scrolling, not doing nothing with your life, well, I want to tell you guys,
I'll let that play.
As today, how to turn those moments into a little bit of money. Y'all probably already know the name. I'm talking about free cash. where you can earn some extra cash on the side by completing simple tasks like filling out surveys, trying out apps, or even playing mobile games. Like for example, right now I've really been enjoying Royal Kingdom, and right at this moment Free Cash has over 5,000 offers available, so it's really easy to find something that kind of matches your interest. And Free Cash does boast a 4.7 star rating on Trustpilot, and to me I really like that they make it very convenient to withdraw your cash straight into your bank account, or in apps like PayPal, Bitcoin, Amazon gift cards, and much more once you reach that minimum threshold. And when you guys click the QR code right here, or the link down below in the description, you will get a $10 bonus once you complete your first offer. And no guys, this is not a replacement for a job, but it's a good way to make some extra cash on the side if you're always on your phone either way. So go check out Free Cash today, and I thank them for supporting today's upload. On February 26, 2021, a 16-year-old boy named Isaiah would post evidence onto TikTok of James Charles attempting to have an intimate relationship with him, including screen recordings, Snapchat messages, as well as other evidence that James was the one pursuing him, claiming that the conversation had escalated to the point where James was wanting to exchange inappropriate messages and photos.
I went into the bathroom, and I guess he saw the bathroom light, so he started making the conversation very sexual and really uncomfortable. So after sending me that first picture of his body, explicitly, he sent me multiple after that. And then he proceeds to say, oh, but I didn't even get to see the yet, meaning my body. And after telling him, like, no, like, I'm not gonna send it to you, he kept on asking for pictures and videos of body hair and me flexing and stuff.
Now, of course, James would deny these allegations while simultaneously blaming the kid, claiming that he had an ulterior motive from the very start and that he had lied to him about his age. Obviously, this defensive statement did not go over well with the general public, as he no longer had receipts like in his other clapback videos. They kind of saved him from the angry mentor. This was different. It was like James was truly backed into a corner, as the grand majority of people with a brain understand that it is always the adult's job to verify age in a situation.
No, he's the victim. He's a gay man in America. I'll go side. I'm overplaying it, but I'm just overplaying it at that point. But yeah, I mean, dude, like, I hate to be rude. It doesn't matter if he has ulterior motives or not. Yes, I'll play into it, but you're still talking to a minor, my guy. I hate to be rude. When it comes to like band stuff, I've never been that type of guy. I'm not there. I'm not even at any of these people's points. I'm nowhere near these people when they're success. But I still get people commenting and stuff. I'm like, the most I would ever do is like an email or an Instagram. I wouldn't jump on a fucking call or text them about their body. I wouldn't do nothing. What? People get you gotta understand. Yes, dude, I'm human. We probably agree on a lot of things. If you watch my stuff, let's say, but I'm not gonna go out my way and like, yo, FaceTime me, yo, your body looking good, bro. What? I need to go do something. If I ever do that, you should hold up a cross. It means like, go read your Bible. Whoa, go do something. Go to the gym. Go do something, bro. Cause what? This is outrageous. Like, I hate to be the guy. I've never understood why celebrities, especially big time ones, would either try to contact fans or try to have a personal relationship with fans. To me, it's weird. Like, yeah, they're your fans, but like personal relationships where you're like calling them and stuff. Like, it's not like that's weird, especially if they're minors and stuff.
Situation that could potentially involve a minor. Either way, this is when all hell broke loose and the floodgates really opened, as over 15 different people would come forward to share their almost identical interactions with James. Essentially, he was treating his Instagram Explore page on TikTok or Instagram like a never-ending dating cesspool of potential suitors. The only problem for him was that people lie about shit online. And the guys he was going after looked very young. Basically, he would DM guys that he found attractive, transition the conversation to Snapchat.
I had the mentality that I could reach out to literally anybody and use my Explore page and For You page as a dating app, and eventually I would just happen
yeah, you could. You have 12 million. Yeah, you could. You're not lying there. Yeah, you're right.
Find the right person.
And immediately push messages into an explicit place. This was the consistent pattern in these people's stories who came forward. Though I will say there.
But who the fuck is like these men? They're probably all gay, I would assume.
about their age.
In case anybody isn't aware of what's going on, within the past couple of weeks, 2 different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on social media. One of them being from last year and one of them being from more recent. In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a flirty conversation, and then later on found out that they were actually 16. Later on, when I saw them making videos about it and those videos going viral, my immediate reaction, completely honestly, was to be really, really upset.
Now, people were not buying this idea that James did not understand the power dynamics that came with a celebrity reaching out to an impressionable teenager like this. As virtually no one felt any sympathy for his dating life struggles, I feel like if anything, it just made him look more like a creep.
In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things. And I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I'm desperate.
Like, if anything, this
Oh my gosh, bro.
This apology was really the final nail in the coffin for his brands as he would know it. As James...
No, it actually is not, bro. I've seen he's still popular. Still popular. There's still people in the masses. Not a lot, but there's a lot of pushback nowadays. But there's still people in the masses still like him and stuff. I'm like, what? Not a hater, but it's like people... It'd be the people that, like, more or less have virtue signaling opinions. Not all of them are virtue signaling, but have virtue signaling opinions. If you do what you that, and they're like, "Oh, these people are bad," and it's like, you're very hypocritical when it comes to people you like.
Would lose his extremely lucrative business partnerships, immediately be demonetized by YouTube, and also exiled from his reality TV show hosting.
Who would watch this garbage?
Duties. Not only that, but he was now dead to the mainstream industry, who wanted nothing to do with a walking PR nightmare. And literally right after this, things would only get worse, as the monster would continue to come to light, as only 3 months after the creep scandal, a former employee would sue James, claiming severe mistreatment, labor violations, and wrongful termination. Basically, this girl who worked for James for around 6 months said that he lied about what her pay would actually be, and that he had promised her a 6-figure salary when he brought her on with full benefits, but in all actuality, he would end up only paying her $5,000 a month with no benefits. She claimed that she was working over 80 to 100 hours per week as his creative director, essentially editing his videos and scratching his ass for 12 hours a day around the clock. Actually, her worst allegation was that he asked her to shave his ass so that he could wear assless chaps to Coachella. Yes, I am dead serious. In the end, he would fire her over the phone.
That is... It's like, how do you even go down with that? It's like, alright, step one. Pull down your pants. It's like, oh, what is this scenario, dude? It's like, what do you... Because you gotta be laying down where? It's this... I don't know. Oh my gosh. Can't tell you. That's disgusting.
After she had a severe head injury and was advised by a doctor to avoid looking at any screens, which was
she must have had a concussion.
Obviously a key point of her job. And I would have to think that this is when she started cooking up a lawsuit. Either way, once this all went public, James would respond by calling it,
I guess, unlawful termination.
Illegal shakedown for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
The suit was all online. You can read through it if you really want to, but it basically alleges that she was wrongfully terminated, overworked, and underpaid, all of which are untrue. Contrary to popular belief, I have never, ever paid anybody to speak or to not speak about me, and this will not be the first time that I do it. It just won't.
His main defense is that she was an at-will employee who was fired for reasons other than her newfound medical conditions.
The case also kind of makes it seem like she's just
trying but what was she fired for?
To get back like the wages that she feels like she should have been paid for her work, which I wish were the truth, because in reality, this suit is actually for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
If you don't, y'all better both have that contract ready.
And despite his strong stance that he would not be paying her a dime, after a year the two parties would agree on a private settlement, where the employee had to sign an NDA to not speak about James or the job situation again publicly.
I ain't do nothing though. Bullshit. 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 He didn't do nothing, but you can't speak about it. He deliberately gave her hush money. That's the definition of hush money if I ever seen it in my life. You have this, you can never talk about this, giving you money though. That's deliberately the version of hush money.
Also, keep in
Moving
mind
like
that when this
Congress,
lawsuit
son.
went public, James
Moving
did
like
try to paint her
Congress,
as an
son.
opportunistic clout chaser who wanted to pile onto the allegations from Snapchat.
There's a lot going on, and I currently feel as though the situation that I was in is being taken advantage of, and I feel as though I'm being blackmailed.
When in reality, she had filed the suit months before any of that stuff had come to light. This is yet another example of James being dishonest to attempt
Well, at
to
the end
make...
of the day, when it comes to like people falling down, yeah, they're gonna hit you at your lowest, dude. That always happens. When one person strikes a lawsuit, 5 might come at you. Doesn't mean all 5 are wrong. The 2 out of 5 might be right. But yeah, that normally how it works. If one person starts a lawsuit, 100 might come at you. Guess what? 5 of them could be right. That's just how it works. Normally, what I see, honestly, with this celebrity stuff, once people start getting lawsuits and all this stuff, a lot of people come out the woodworks, if that's the word to use.
Make himself look better. After this, he would take a couple of months away from posting on the internet.
For life.
But feeling the lack of attention, that dopamine hit, he once again started to act out, posting videos of himself twerking all across the internet, which was once again an absolute...
Get this shit off my fucking screen.
Would continue to use social media as a dating app, and when someone leaked their conversation, well, we at least knew that he now made sure to verify age, also adding that being his boyfriend was a very lucrative role, his requirements being 6'2" with a big ol' swinging hammer, he needs armpit hair, he needs FaceTime calls, but no, you will not be getting a salary. But you will get to live in his $10 million mansion, enjoying traveling with his huge ass and his amazing personality.
Step back, I think I'm gonna vomit!
On a serious note though,
I love it. That's play that clip back again.
But you will get to live in his $10 million mansion.
God. It's like, bro, this just shows you how much like he thinks he's privileged. It's like privileged or like entitled. Like, let's say, it's like, bro, who wants to be a boyfriend or, who would want to be a boyfriend to that? I mean, I'm never gonna even imagine that, right? But like, let's say, if the roles were reversed, if a guy was like this to a girl, like I'm just saying, an imaginary world, who would want to wife that dude? You gotta do this, and it's like you these are just so, I don't know. He has it laid out so weird. It's, I don't know. To me, I mean, you're fine. I'm fine with what you call it, you having standards, but golly, man.
Traveling with his huge ass and his amazing personality.
Step back, I think I'm gonna vomit!
On a serious note though, in 2024, Ethan Klein would put up massive billboards in Los Angeles, calling out James and his past allegations, to which he allegedly went into overdrive to get taken down.
But yeah, the big
he right. He still got money, man. Y'all think he don't?
Was the billboard did go up on Friday, but then on
Sunday, I think.
Sunday, after one day,
Yeah.
the billboard in the middle of the day on Sunday mysteriously taken down.
Yeah, it seemed like it happened around 2 p.m.
Legally, we cleared it with legal, we cleared it with the advertising company, like we crossed all of our T's, dotted all of our I's.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the 10,000.
When it comes to money, he slaps 20 more K on it, it's his.
$1 billboard, so the act of cutting that down would be a felony, I would believe.
And now we get to the current day, where he newsflash has fucked up majorly once
No one
again.
cares about
and it
him.
really just shows that through all the years and the various controversies, Spirit Airlines. Obviously earlier this year, the airline shut down completely, and around 17,000 people were out of a job immediately. This is where James, of course, rides in on his high horse.
I just got a DM.
Yeah, but it didn't just happen immediately. Like, they knew that shit was shutting down.
I'm on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it, would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's the GoFundMe link. Any donations help." I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Yeah.
He's not lying, but also, dude, like, this is why more or less people don't like rich people, because, like, dude, you live in a $10 million mansion. You don't imagine You don't care. The only thing you gotta think about is if either you want a fillet or you want a nice, you know, I don't know, seafood. I like. The thing is, maybe if I was, I'd be like, dude, okay, like, is it? Do I have to give it to you? No, but like, that's a good deed to give it to him. I wouldn't make a fucking video and do this. Like, this is nothing worthy of a video, but.
Try that, because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other... Oh! What are we gonna do? Nothing!
Now obviously, he just came off looking like an entitled prick here. I mean, to be honest, he might be pulling ahead of Jack Doherty for the most punchable face on the internet. To me, James himself is lucky to still be making money online. Hell, he's lucky that his sassy ass ain't behind bars eating cat food. And I have to say, out of everything, even though some of it is clearly more disgusting than this video was probably the cringiest thing that he's ever done. Talking about
straight up eye torture, man.
The real world when he has never in his life worked a real job. As a matter of fact, he was born into a wealthy family, and now is arguably within the most protected class of human in modern American civilization. Now, should this girl have been out there begging for money? Nope. Probably not. But did he have to erupt like this and make an ass of himself? No. Either way, the girl who sent the message would post a response video.
It's me. I'm the girl that James Charles talked about in that video. Did James Charles really send you that message? He did. He decided to message me on TikTok, and he wanted to privately apologize. I know another question on here.
Why? Right. Like, this is what I'm saying. Why would you apologize if you just literally made a video and was having all this emotion about your right? Why would you apologize? I thought you were about that life, dog.
Here is, do I accept his apology? So I'm just gonna answer it right together. Hell no.
And after James lost over 1 million followers on...
Why would you accept his apology? And also, why would you even apologize? You put this on the internet, dude. You didn't do this, like, I don't know, and like when you saw them, like they said this in person and no one filmed. You deliberately put this on the internet for people to see this. Why? Why do you apologize, bro?
On his account,
so
he would start panicking and completely backtracked, acting like he was some innocent kid who did not know what he was saying.
Yesterday morning, I posted a video on this account.
So goofy, man. He's a golden goofy. Give it up for the goldenest goofy. Golly, like, why would you show so much emotion and so much, like, I don't know, just deliberately sit down and film your video, remember what she said, and post it, and then apologize? Like, I thought you would stand on your damn feet. Golly, man.
Talking about how a woman had lost her job at Spirit Airlines, and she sent me a message with a GoFundMe link asking me to donate. And the video is basically me yelling at the camera, being super upset and frustrated because this person had never followed me, never supported me before. Her message just triggered me, and I decided instead to make a video about it. This video was fucking stupid.
The hell are you triggered by?
It was rude, it was obnoxious, it was privileged, and most importantly, it was completely fucking unnecessary because it came across as super fucking privileged and like I was...
Like, why do you, like, every time they give the apology, why does your brain start suddenly working now? Like, do people gotta criticize you for your fucking brain to work? Is there something, is your MP, now, is some malware off in your brain or something? Is there something up with your brain? Is there like a coding error? What the hell is up with you? Why is every time they get called out for saying dumb shit, they can start saying, like, truth? It was stupid. I don't even know why I did it. We're asking the same question. I don't know. It's like when they post something stupid, their IQ is at 10. Now when they start saying stuff, it goes up to like at least 70, 50, you know, that's not bad. You know, at least goes up to like 100 or something. They start actually using words, actually condemning their actions in the right way. It's like, I don't understand this. He deliberately said what's everything wrong about that video, knew everything wrong about the video, and you still made the video 2 days before that? That is insane, man.
Basically shaming anybody that's unemployed.
Like, look, idiot. You woke up in your mansion, checked your DMs like you do every day with your thirsty ass, and read this short message that triggered you so much that you turned on your camera, ranted into your phone, went back, replayed, and edited the rants, and thought that you were so in the right that you posted it up online.
I get a lot of messages like this every single day.
No, the
and
fuck
for
you
me
don't.
personally, it definitely sucks to receive.
See, then why did that one hurt you the most? I never look. If you get so much from a day, then why did that one hurt you the most? That's golly, bro. Yeah, it would probably suck if a lot of people did that to you, but why did that hurt you the most?
Messages from people that don't. The economy and the job market weren't great, but I'm ashamed.
Oh my gosh, he's fucking still yapping, bro. Shut your lips, man. I was not. How long is this video? Fuck, 39. That's not. I was not expecting this creature to continue.
And so
to
James
yap.
would then release another video where he once again tries to double down on the apology.
Shut the fuck up.
To be completely honest with you, don't know what I was going through that day that led to me or allowed me to be so triggered by an individual one-off message like that. And I really don't know what the hell went through my head to think it was appropriate in any way, shape, or form to make a piece of content about somebody reaching out asking for a helping hand at a vulnerable time. In the initial video, I made a comment of like, welcome to the real robot, you just go get another job. And I now realize that that is literally just not possible. I knew that the economy and the job market weren't great, but I'm ashamed to admit my level.
Shut the hell up, dude. Like, we don't want to hear your chompers.
Ignorance when it came to how bad it actually was. I have been far departed from that for a very fucking long time because of the privileged, secluded little influencer bubble that I have been in.
Oh, I didn't know people don't got money out here.
Yeah, man. What do you mean you gotta work, dog? I thought you can just DoorDash, right? I DoorDash every day. You can just bring me my food. Go get a DoorDash job, dude.
I didn't know people working 2 jobs still can't eat or pay their rent to feed their families. Like, my guy, if you do not shut the fuck up with your privileged ass.
I have lost my job.
I mean, yeah, he's privileged. You know, he's in a good position. He's worked to a point. I don't think at the end of the day, I think, gosh, I gotta get this. I gotta get this off the screen. I don't think. I don't. Like, yeah, I think he's privileged. Like, golly, like, you know. But it's like, yeah, he put in work to do this. But, like, bro, shut the hell up. Like, yeah, you put in work. You deserve, you know, you deserve that you put in work. You deserve the money you got from putting work. To me, what I said earlier, I don't fully think it was very, more or less organic. Is alright. Like, I don't think it was off of him being cool. I think they saw a gay man with makeup on. It's like, here comes the money!
Like down on people from a multi-million-dollar house that working-class individuals funded through buying your products and watching your videos.
Yeah. Come on, man, what the fuck is you doing, cuz?
Now after this million-dollar house that working-class individuals funded through buying your products and watching your videos.
Yeah, and guess what? The only people that get it for free are the rich influencers.
Come on, man, what the fuck is you doing, cuz?
Now after this, James would continue to try and save face, mainly by donating money to another person who had been.
This just shows you how fake you are because you actually wouldn't donate, dude. You started chimping out the first time someone asked you to donate. You're not real, dude. You literally started chimping out the first time someone asked you to donate.
Fired from Spirit Airlines, a whopping $500 for the multi-million.
Ew, Tanda Mojo even did it too.
I just really cannot fathom how he continues to make the same stupid mistakes over and over again. Like at some point it is obvious that this guy just has a serious character flaw. In general, this guy has shown himself to be a downright nasty person.
Man, dude, he's like he didn't
with the meme.
He didn't go viral off of, you know, off of what I said. He didn't go viral for real reasons. I hate to be rude.
In spirit.
That's just my personal opinion. Sorry.
Like, you don't even have to be that down-to-earth to understand how crappy most people have it right now when it comes to having no purchasing power in their life. I'm talking about people with full-time professional jobs. You know, they went all through college, they bought into all the stuff, and then they're still forced to live with their parents into their 30s. I'm talking about people who used to be high-earning professionals with great jobs, who are now forced to work fast food or retail simply because the job market is so bad and they can't even get a job interview. Families who don't know where the next meal will come from. I mean, overall, I would hope that 2026 is the year that we finally leave this guy in the past, because he has shown himself time and time again to be, in my opinion, an out-of-touch sociopath. It's like from the very start.
I mean, like, who even watches him in general? Don't know. I don't know.
When the light was
I mean, by the way, it's all TikTok videos, so it's not like he's actually very, not in a rude way, he's more relevant than me. He's not like actually he's very, very relevant in the game. He's relevant on TikTok.
And the cockroaches really jumped the fuck out. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about the overall career of James Charles down below. Were you part of the sisterhood of the traveling pants?
Hell no. Good video by Jabari. He makes great videos, man. This one was great, dog. God, man, this one was good. This one had me dying. Let's get into this. Bro made multiple apology videos. Is acting like a toddler telling his parents they are sorry for acting out in public and it won't happen again. Yeah, speaking of public, have y'all seen the video of him like drinking something and it was like his initial reaction was bad, but he still like, said it was good? If I'm not mistaken, yeah. If I asked my employee to shave my ass, I'd respectfully throw hands. Yeah, I'd be like, what the? What are we? Come on, man, this is disgusting. Meet Crawler being scared. They only took each other because of him is forever funny to me. Don't know who that is. Dude is a PDF file. Yeah. Yeah, from this, I guess, yeah. People get canceled for stupidest things, yet the monster keeps never seeing to face consequences. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, as of 2026, I don't think so. People are. I'm one of those guys, I call balls to strikes, bro. I don't play that, man. Like, I call out for people who get for getting canceled for stupid things. Like, we got people like him that are legit still being on his platform. People are still doing all this stuff. He's done horrible things, man. Cannot believe one person told him that haircut was ugly. He's really been rocking that bird's nest with confidence. Yeah, that thing is messed up. Holy cow, I forgot about this cornball. Yeah, a lot of people did. I know, I saw this video. It's been a month, right? Dude, I was sitting on this video for about 2 weeks, waiting. Damn, man. I just forgot. Bro. I forgot about all the stuff he's done. Good video. We'll do this one. This will be the last one. Why do we gotta lose Oliver Tree and then get stuck with him? I don't know, man. It's just how life works. Good video by Jabari. He will be in the description below if you like to sub to him. Hit the link, follow up on all the socials, like the video, comment to get the algorithm moving. And yeah, we are posting 2 times, so sub up, turn on notifications.